Good day, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, the slowest Pokemon YouTuber in the history of Pokemon YouTubers. We've got a bit of news to cover today. It's nothing exciting, really. I mean, it's all practically old news, but we'll jump straight into it. So, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on in November. As we already know, Supereffective Week is here. More Pokemon showing up in the wild to help us battle against the Team Rocket, Grunts, and leaders, which is good because some of those leaders are pesky. Arlo is by far the hardest one so far. Yeah, I think I struggled a little bit with her. So, but other than that, the other two guys, they're relatively easy. The best way I found to do it is, for me personally, using either Go Ranger or just using literally Google and typing in whatever Pokemon you're struggling against, the counters for it, and going from there. So they are a little bit of a pain. Using up resources, that's one thing that's been a lot of people's issues, but the Supereffective Week is helping us out with that, with double status from trainer battles, to help us get back the status that we are definitely wasting on purifying these things for the Shadows, Lumi in the Shadows special research. More potions and revives from Pokestops, again, to help us with all the revives and potions we are using to, revive and heal our Pokemon. And charged TMs guaranteed from 3-star raids, which is good. There's one of the items that I think a lot of people are wanting more of. I tend to have, we'll go have a look anyway, no, not that one. So as far as TMs go, I've got 27 fast and 5 charged, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting some more of those done. Yes, that's pretty much it for the Supereffective Week. There are ways for you to find out what is good against what. Like I said, just a simple Google search will bring that up. You can get charts of type effectiveness, but using that for me is just confusing, having to remember big chunks of what is good against what. So yeah, I tend to use Go Ranger or just a quick Google search. Hopefully, most of y'all have already got your shiny Tentacools. Me personally, I've not yet seen one, but they do look very cool. We have the shiny preview here of the Tentacool and the Tentacruel. Very nice. The blue and the green for Tentacruel is badass. So that's that covered. We will also cover the new raid bosses. So this is a list of the raid bosses that are currently out for the Supereffective Week. So tier 1, Beldum Horsey, Clink, Shinx, Swablu. Tier 2, Alolan Executor, Mawile, Muck, Noctowl, Sableye. Tier 3 is where it goes wild, because obviously we have the increased, or the guarantee, should I say, chance of the charged TM. So we have Aerodactyl, Alolan Raichu, Azumarill, Cacturne, Espeon, Ferroseed, very nice, Mantine, Medicham, Onyx, Pelipper, Piloswine, Pinsir, Porygon, Scyther, Skarmory, Vaporeon. So a good amount of selection there for the tier 3s. It also means you're going to be looking, if you just want the Scyther or you just want the Piloswine, you're going to have to wait for them to pop up, because I imagine there's going to be a lot of the same things popping up around the place. Me personally, I saw 2 Vaporeon, one after the next on the same gym. 3-star, 3-star, Vaporeon, Vaporeon. So that was a little bit annoying. Tier 4 is Alolan Marowak, Galarian Weezing. That was amazing. Just for the hour after Community Day, all the raids were Galarian Weezing. That was cool. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to get a couple more of them, because I kind of like those dudes. Golem, Lapras, and Tyranitar. Tyranitar, as we all know, one of my favourite Pokemon. And tier 5 is Cobalion still, until that finishes, and then we get, obviously, the next dude, Terrakion, let's say that, and obviously Regigigas now out in the EX raids. Great stuff, thanks for that. Right, done. So, next news. Thanks to Kelvin on Twitter for, I just screenshotted this, but it is over 24 hours old news now. So on November the 24th, this Sunday, from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. in your local time zone, Team Go Rocket will be controlling every Pokestop, and field research will also be available. So this is to give everybody help with the looming in the shadows, and also to fight the team leaders, as finding some of the rocket stops has been hard for some people I know. Me certainly. So that'll be good. So keep an eye out for that, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. this Sunday. Community Day. December Community Day is going to be from the 14th, on the 14th, should I say, Saturday 14th, Sunday the 15th of December. It will be starting at 9 a.m. in the morning and running through till 9 o'clock at night, both days. So that's a full 24 hours of you being able to get any of the Pokemon that you've missed out on. If you have a good one and you are just wanting to evolve them to get that Community Day move, that will be the time to do it. And me personally, I have some things lined up for that. So let's just go back into here as we have the infographic. Again, leaked up infographic, thanks for that. And I'm sure everybody's already seen this and are either have been working towards it, or have now been starting to work towards it. So it just gives you a quick rundown. On the Saturday and the Sunday, the increased spawns for Saturday will be Slackoff, Bagon, Torchic, Trico, Torchic, Totodile, and Swinub. I'm assuming I've said all of those right. My brain just told me that I added a name in there, but never mind. So that'll be Saturday. Also in the eggs, 2 kilometer eggs hatching on Saturday will be Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Mareep, Totodile, Dratini, Trico, Lavatar, Swinub, Torchic, Slackoff, and Bagon. So that's your Saturdays. It'll be 2 times catch Stardust, 2 times catch XP, and half hatch distance, which is going to be amazing because the amount of time you're going to be able to catch these Pokemon, it's going to be, star pieces and lucky eggs galore, and you'll be getting all the Stardust and all the XPs. That will be the Saturday. And obviously the bonuses will continue through to the Sunday, where you'll be able to catch Mudkip, Trapinch, Ralts, Turtwig, and Chimchar. The Sunday 2 kilometer egg hatches will be Squirtle, Eevee, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Mudkip, Ralts, Trapinch, Bagon, Turtwig, and Chimchar. So, and also appearing in the raids, which will be over both days, will be your 3 starters again: Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Pikachu, Eevee, Mareep, Dratini, Chikorita, Beldum, Lavatar, and Cyndaquil. So it's going to be a good weekend. If you haven't already prepared for it, make some space in your Pokemon storage, because you're going to need it. And yeah, any of your sort of like 2-year-old Community Day Pokemon that you had a Larvitar that you've kept as a Pupitar because you don't want to evolve it into a Tyranitar just yet. This will be the time to get all your missed out on Community Day moves. So that's going to be good. That's going to be really good and really fun, and I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, so what have I been doing over this forever? I've been doing some rocket stops. I've managed to get myself a cool looking Wobbuffet with the little closed red eyes, which is pretty sweet. I was excited when I got that. I managed to get myself from one of the tasks for the Super Effective week, which was to do a Super Effective attack in a gym battle. I managed to get myself a 98, which I think was like, I've done about 15 or so of these so far. No shinies as yet, but a nice 98, which was pretty cool. Got myself my first Shadow Lapras. It's no good, but it'll do. It could be good against good for PvP, even if I was to purify that. So yeah, I've just basically been going out, catching Pokemon, doing the odd few raids. Managed to get myself a 98 Flareon as well. That was pretty cool, again from another raid. I did do a couple of these Galarian Weezings when they came out. Yeah, didn't really get a good one. Did trade this one and it went even worse. So now my mission is to go go out and try and get myself a decent one with them being in the 4-star raids. Did pretty well on Chimchar Community Day. Managed to get myself a nice wild caught 82% IV Infernape there, which was a nice sort of find. That was probably the best one I got. What else did I get? Oh yeah, found myself another female Combi. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I've kind of been up to at the minute. Lots of raiding to try and catching Pokemon to try and get my status back up. 1.6 mil now, which is pretty good. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. I do have another 2 of these super effective week use a super effective charge attack in a gym battles, so I'm going to go out and hit that Rhyperior on the gym over here. Maybe not. Maybe I get one chance of doing that because the health is so low. Okay, we'll see. If not, then I'll be going on to more gyms and trying to get that. Also hunting out the Tentacool and hopefully getting the shiny, which would be nice. I will try and put another video out soon. Just depends what comes up and what I'm doing. But thank you all for sticking with me. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, you can leave it a like if you so wish. Subscribe if you haven't. Nobody's forcing you to, except maybe, you know, the guy stood behind you checking your vibe. And yeah, have a good day. See you on the next one.